Hello and welcome to this week's Sunday Collective Reading. My name is Rochelle Richard and I am here to guide you into and through finding your power in every moment. I've been doing the same on my crazy wild human experience journey myself, and then to become a self-love empowerment coach only to discover after I'm already on that journey and in an amazing space and boom. Oh, by the way, you're a twin flame as well, and here you go. Have fun with that. You thought you had this handled? No. So I totally feel you, whether you're on your own solitary self-love empowerment journey, or you've discovered you're a twin flame, so you're on a twin flame journey, which, here's the thing, a twin flame journey really truly is ultimately a self-love empowerment journey. So I myself have had an incredible time really expanding into my gifts, my knowing, and even further into my power as it has been these past several years. It's absolutely incredible as we watch ourselves go and grow on these journeys, right? It's important to recognize as well that it is a perpetual journey. And for my fellow twin flame travelers, it's important to note that along this journey, no matter where you are, you and your twin are always connected. That this illusion of separation is exactly that, separation, or illusion of separation. You are actually eternally connected, but we must embody that state of being. We must embody what it feels like to be in union. We must raise our vibration through dance, through presence practices, gratitude, whatever it means, doing the shadow work, meaning to release the shadow aspects of ourselves, to shift them, to integrate them into our being, to embrace them, to love them, to illuminate them, and be raising our vibration so that we align with the frequency that love is. Love is actually a frequency of 500. And fear is a frequency of 100. So, and blame, shame, guilt, they're all down at the bottom. And feeling that separateness is a side effect of feeling those low vibrations that creates the separation. So the fear that my twin isn't going to return, the fear that my twin doesn't love me. Believe me, sisters, I feel you. I am right there with you. Okay. But what is so important about this journey, and even I am growing right along with you. I'm just so grateful and blessed that I was already a self-love empowerment coach before I discovered I was also on a twin flame journey. Because I feel for those of you out there who were not, who are navigating a twin flame journey without really truly having a foundation of knowing that it is a self-love empowerment journey. That you must be learning how to love you. You must be learning where to find your power through learning to love that which is yourself. And recognizing that you are your twin. Okay? That you are so connected. That he is you and you are him. So you've got to be shifting the perception of separation. And how do you do that? You be present. You be here and now. You be embodying and feeling what it feels like to be in union with your twin, which means you must embody the energetic state of being in union with your twin. Because then you align yourself with that. You actually line up with that timeline to experience it. Well, how can you be in alignment with your twin in anchoring new earth energy of love, which is high vibration, if you're hanging out down in lower vibrations? So you must be releasing that heaviness within yourself. You must be really, truly empowering yourself, because nobody else can do it for you, sister. I know that space where you just want someone to take that pain away. You want someone to bring him back to you, right? But you're clearing out cycles, you and him. from your past lives, from your ancestral lines. Things that are directly connected to your twin, yet not, but yet still are, because everything is connected. So recognize that as you're doing this work on yourself, that as you go within, as you really truly do that shadow work, as you recognize that you're the one that has the power to change your state of being, to change your life. And it's breaking the patterns, ending the cycles that have sabotaged you and your union, that have sabotaged you and your success, that have sabotaged you and your relationships. And the biggest relationship, the one being the one that you have with yourself. Because again, I reiterate to you, a twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey. And to those out there who are catching this video who are not twin flames, again, it is still all and everything a self-love empowerment journey. You have got to be the one to take responsibility for you. No one else technically has power over you unless you give it to them. And if you want to be living an empowered life, you must be able to recognize the power within yourself. And the greatest power in all the universe is love. So it's time to end the cycles of not loving yourself, of believing you're not worthy. Because I guarantee you, if you are in the stage of overcoming separation, the illusion of separation with your twin, it is because you have separation within. You have separation from within yourself, your true self and your ego self. The part of you that tells you that you're not good enough, you don't deserve to be with him. Of course, this would be my luck. Oh, he's not listening. He's not talking to me. He's not acknowledging me. He's not with me. Oh my gosh. And focusing on all of those things. Well, guess what? That's what you align yourself with experiencing more of. Oh, and as all of this is coming out, I'm hearing it myself going, wow, I need to hear this too. Because right now, this is, especially as twin flame travelers, this is what is happening in the collective, is the illusion that we are divided. We are merely being played against each other, just as our own inner egos play us against ourselves. I'm here to tell you all, sisters, that one just blew my own mind. Wow. We are here to break the cycles, the sabotaging, detrimental cycles within ourselves and within the collective. And this is why it is so important that we be doing this work, that even I confess I could be doing a little more shadow work myself, loving myself a little bit more. But that's just it. I've got the ego too that sabotages me. I'm far from perfect. So I know what this feels like. But I do know what it is to be breaking cycles and creating new habits. My life has changed so much from what it was so long ago. Why? Because I had the courage, and you do too. You have the courage within you to create whatever life you desire to create. One of the major experiences in the twin flame journey is that of doubt, which I truly believe and know for certain that is also a major aspect of the self-love empowerment journey, period. Because we have been taught to doubt ourselves. We have been taught to be afraid of being who we truly are. We have taught to fear expressing our opinions. We have been taught to fear expressing and sharing our visions with others because we're going to be judged. It is time to rise into our power, both individually and therefore collectively. But that power can only be found within you. And as each and every one of us step into and rise into our power, we all do collectively. And goddesses, my fellow sister, twin flame, traveler, goddesses, I'm telling you, sisters, as you rise more and more into your goddess energy, into your queen power, so does your twin. He rises too. This is why the answer is within you. The courage is inside you, but you've got to find it and amplify it. Use it. Allow it to fuel you so that you are rising into your mission, that you are stepping into your power, anchoring into this union, no matter what your twin is saying, what he's up to, where he's at, whether or not you even know what he's up to. Recognizing that the experience that you see right now has already been manifested. We are simply living it out. The key is to recognize that you are creating what is coming. Okay? You have the power. Okay? So, be having compassion for yourself and for others during this time of extreme fear and chaos and divide. And again, recognizing that overcoming the illusion of separation means you must be looking at yourself and what blocks, how you, even I had to recently recognize how I have been energetically repelling my twin. Holy moly, some of the things that I would say in my own mind, once I journaled them, I looked at them and I went, oh, you sneak. Oh, and all of a sudden there's Ricky Ricardo. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. It's like, wait a minute, and then what ends up happening? We want to beat ourselves up. We want to beat, and with what is unfolding in the collective, what's on its way, is some things that are really going to trigger the collective to beat themselves up because, I didn't see, I refused to hear, I refused to open my eyes, I resisted. But this resistance is what we are overcoming, what we are transmuting, because it is the thing that blocks the flow of abundance, the flow of love. But again, what happens is we may also find ourselves resisting giving ourselves compassion, having compassion for ourselves, giving our own selves love. Because why? We've been beating ourselves up. We've been our own worst enemy, especially in our own minds. And then what ends up happening is we end up beating ourselves up for beating ourselves up, right? It is a vicious cycle. And see, we are breaking those vicious cycles for ourselves individually and for the collective. But it's going to require a lot of compassion for yourself and compassion for others. When you get triggered by someone or something outside of you, it is so important during these times to really be in that space of asking yourself, is this a time to engage or disengage? All right? You don't always have to say something when you especially know that it is not going to be received, that the other person is not in receptive mode. If you feel that resistant energy within yourself, recognize that that is most certainly the kind of energy coming from the other individual. And it's just going to be that you hold space for that person and for yourself and pivot back inside yourself. Fill up your well, replenish your energy, acknowledge that this interaction did not require me to engage. I acknowledge that I already expended energy that I didn't need to be expending. And that's what is showing me. It's showing me that I need to be protecting my energy more. I need to be, taking the time to be refilling my well. Because here's the thing, goddesses. True love can only begin within, from where it expands outward to envelop, encompass, and embrace those around us. Just as we say and know that our twin can only be found within, that we really truly must come into union inside ourselves before we can come into union with our twin, that we are our twin. It's the other part of your soul. And you can finally recognize that everything, the path home to everything that you desire, is already inside you. It's inside you. So fill yourself up from the inside out and watch, just watch, how amazing life gets. That said, that concludes, oh my goodness, this awesome, exciting reading. I loved that. That was so much fun. Thank you so much for catching this video. And when you are ready to dive a little deeper into your journey and gain greater clarity in where you are in your, in overcoming your twin flame separation phase where you are right now, in aligning with the vision that you desire, whatever it is, in finding your courage, your power, being able to know where to look for and find that. This is what I love to do. This is why I'm here. Thank you again so much. I send you so much love and light. I am truly grateful for all of my subscribers. Please stay tuned. As I've said, there are more exciting things on the way, just kind of in that integration period where it's a little bit of time. So again, I'm doing this right here myself, goddesses, leading by example here. I am filling up my well. I am resting. I am refueling, especially with what is to be coming, these amazing announcements that are soon on the way. Be sure you're following me on Instagram. And again, like and subscribe here. I'm also on TikTok. As you know, I know a lot of you tend to find me from TikTok. That is both Empowered with Rochelle and Healing Twin Flames is my primary TikTok account, Healing Twin Flames. And on Instagram, I have Empowerment Experiences and also Healing Twin Flames. So that said, everybody, dear goddesses out there, thank you so much for catching this video, and book your personal private session today. Or if you are interested in joining my mentorship group, or if you would just like to know other ways that you can work with me, send me a DM on either Instagram or comment below. Actually, you're welcome to comment below, and I will send you information on how to book a 15-minute clarity call. And let's chat about let's chat about what it would look like to work with me. Or if you're simply just looking to go ahead and dive right into an intuitive clarity session, I offer 30 minutes and 75-minute sessions. You get bonuses in addition to photos of your cards, plus you get priceless guidance that I guarantee you will empower you to walk away with the confidence and the certainty of what your next move is, of exactly what you are supposed to be doing. That I promise you. That said, Rochelle Richard here signing off, and I will catch you in the next video. Go create amazing. The power is and always has been in your hands, because it's always been inside you. Namaste.